doing?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
You cute and all that and everything.
It's true.
So what's up, gang? This is so awesome to be here. Hey, everybody. I think you know who we are. I'm Sonia. That's Juan. And
I'm Juan. I have my own name.
Oh, you have your own. You want to say your own name?
Say it by myself.
He is such whatever. So you're probably like, where are they at? We're in a makeshift studio. We came to visit our hometown, and we ran into these two lovely people that you're going to learn more about. So we are so excited to be here for another episode of BTC Conjugals. Look up the definition of the word. We're going to tell y'all that every show. It is not nothing about the conjugal visits. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Introduce yourself to the people. Who are you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
That too.
My name is Thomas SLIGH.
And I am the lovely Jeanette SLIGH.
Yes.
She is just cool.
We met at church. Didn't we meet at church? We did. We met at a rehearsal.
Actually, one of her best friends introduced us first, and
Yes.
we went to a rehearsal,
Mm-hmm.
and we, and loved to sing and do different things like that. And the first time she came in, I was like, oh wow, okay, And I didn't think she would give me the time of day because I was like, oh, she's not going with me. I played in the band, I'm this, that, and other thing, and that it just started from there. And she was the first girlfriend, first everything. And once we got introduced, she decided to go on the prom with me as a favor to her best friend.
Right.
Because nobody else was going with me.
Right.
Favor ain't fair.
Nobody else was going with
Right.
me. And after the prom, she called me back. I was like, oh, wait a minute. Okay, well, all right. And then, we were singing around. And actually, Juan, a friend of mine, and Juan, we were like, Juan, oh, he's gifted. We thought he was like a child prodigy.
Right.
I was like, he plays the drum, and we were trying to put a group together.
Right.
So I was like, I'm trying to be friends with Juan. We can go far. We can,
Right.
and everything like that. And everything just fit,
Okay.
And the first time I went to Jones Memorial, which was the church she grew up in, I remember seeing the father, Juan, and the mom walking across the street.
Awesome.
They would walk across the street to the gray car with her. I said, oh, that's a nice family. That's a nice family. And I said, he opened up the door and everything. And I just stood on the corner and watched them, and I knew that there was something there. I knew it was. I said, you know what? I don't know how,
Right.
But lo and behold, I didn't know that she was going to be my wife. I didn't know.
Right.
But I knew it was something. And I watched them. They just drove off in a little gray car. I said, that's a beautiful family.
That's a little stalkerish too. See,
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
I love it. That's stalkerish.
I watched her drive away.
Yes.
I got the license plate and
I had
everything.
that license
Like
plate.
sitting in the corner of their house. Wait,
That stalker spirit.
Yes, sir.
So this is an excellent dynamic. But we talked a little bit about your occupation. So
Yeah.
I deduced that you're a teacher.
Yes, I am.
Okay. And what else do you guys do?
I'm an entrepreneur. No,
You are.
But I was in IT over 18 years.
Okay.
Got laid off.
Okay.
Went to IT again. Got laid off. Went to IT again. Got laid off. I said,
Didn't learn.
okay. Didn't learn.
Yeah, I was trying to tell you something.
Didn't
I'm
learn.
gonna be in IT. No, you're not.
I said, okay, I'm going back because I need the money. Nope.
Right.
And then, the third time I went back, it hurt. So I was
Right,
like,
right.
okay, so it's time to jump out there in faith and do something more for the community where my spirit is.
Right.
So with the entrepreneurship and full-time pastor, that's
So tell us a little about that.
Talk about the church.
So you guys also have a group. So tell us a
Yeah.
little bit about your group. Tell us a little bit about your church.
Treasures of the Heart Ministry. Do you want to give that story and I tell about the church? Because
Trust and Heart Ministry started 15 years ago. Well,
Okay.
almost, probably
Longer than that,
like
16
17
years
years ago.
ago,
Yeah.
it was a music ministry outreach. You'll say that.
It's a music ministry outreach. We prayed that God would make our home a safe haven.
Okay.
And that's how Treasure of the Heart Ministries was birthed. We had just got married, and Tom put an ad in the newspaper, put my
Awesome.
phone number and my address, put everything in the
Sure
newspaper.
did.
We had just got married, just
Sure
moved
did.
to Maryland, and
Yes,
but
sure
I was following my husband, so I said,
Right.
okay.
Yeah.
Long story short, all these people came and
Right.
they auditioned. All we had was a keyboard and some headphones up in that living room.
Awesome.
Yeah, we had mics that
And we
didn't work.
started singing, and from that, the ministry was birthed into poetry, dance,
Yes.
TV productions,
Right.
and to this day, we are still going all around the world
Yay.
and
Yeah.
singing, ministering,
Yeah.
whatever the Lord has.
You
So-
know?
So from that ministry to date has birthed something else that's exciting.
Yes, Treasures of the Heart Worship Center.
Woo, woo!
Awesome.
I
Awesome.
finally said, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Okay, yes, Lord. We're going to go and I plan a church.
What's the date?
August 13th, Sunday morning, the Bernard
All
Brown
right,
Community
be there,
Center, Frederick
be there.
Maryland.
Support.
We might not be there, but they gonna be there.
Oh, they coming. They don't know it yet.
Support the kingdom.
Support the kingdom. No, because we believe in that. Support the kingdom. So
Support people you actually see and know.
exactly.
What keeps you with her and what keeps you with him? Like one of the main factors that keeps me with my wife, aside from the general, I made a commitment to God and she's the benefactor of my commitment to Christ. Like her level of compassion and concern about my general welfare, and just like she's very tenacious in making sure that I'm always taken care of, even when I do not deserve being taken care of.
Right.
Like so much so, like sometimes I be thinking like, are you trying to kill me? Because like this is almost this is too nice. So that's for me. That's one of the factors that keeps me with her. Just her like loyalty and devotion. So what keeps you with her and vice versa?
Well, I think the one thing that keeps me with him is at our wedding video, his mother said that the first rule of a marriage was do not come back home. So we don't have no choice. I don't have nowhere to go. So,
Wow.
She's homeless.
that's some good advice. So, one thing that keeps me with him is the fact that he won't let me give up. When I am ready to just say, you know what, forget it, this ain't worth it. He always has something else to say, no, we're going to try it this way. Or, he'll fall and he'll bounce right back up, brush his knees off, and then he keep going. And just to watch him in that element makes me want to just stay with him, because it helps me know that he's going to protect me, he's always going to be there, he's always, that I am the number one
That's good.
person in his life. I don't care what happens. I'm always number one.
Because she is number one. I cannot even imagine her not being there. I can't imagine. It's like every decision that I make, everything, my whole thought pattern, she comes in first.
Awesome.
God puts her in my spirit, and that's where it is. And not even get all spiritual with it. She just number one.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
What would be your top advice that you would give to people that just got married or thinking about getting married?
Okay, just
Sexual
anything.
advice?
No.
Oh, okay, I was like,
Any advice? I said we end up
oh,
always
oh.
talking about. I don't know.
I was just saying.
You was like, well, about that.
What I'm saying.
yes.
Well,
No,
since we on that subject, just
Listen.
make sure that you pray beforehand. I tell you, it makes a world of a difference.
It makes a world of a
It
difference.
makes a world of a difference.
Oh, yeah.
But what I would say is,
Okay.
I'm sorry. I mean, since we was there,
Lord, I'm finna tear this up.
You gotta pray. You gotta pray. Ask the Lord to come in the midst.
Yes, I know
He will
that's
take
right.
you to the heavens.
I know that's right.
All right. I'm
Ask
sorry.
the Lord
I'm sorry.
to get you
I'm
the
sorry.
midst.
I know my brother don't want to hear that, but I'm just saying.
That is, I know we
But-
never even said
Take
that y'all were
you to
siblings,
the
but they know that.
But see, it is ordained, and
It is ordained. Go ahead.
It's a gift.
Go ahead.
All right.
Yeah, go
So
ahead.
what
Oh
I
my
would
God.
say.
Hallelujah.
Who is calling?
Go ahead. What's your advice for the newlyweds
I
or
think
yeah?
for newlyweds, I would say the biggest thing that they should do is to communicate.
Bingo.
Because a lot of people always say, oh, well,
Talk.
finances and all these other things are the big common destroyers for marriage. But I just believe that the greatest destroyer of a marriage could be lack of communication.
Yeah.
Because if you can't communicate, then you're not going to communicate about finances. You're not going to communicate about children. You're not going to communicate about sex.
Yeah.
You're not going to communicate about just basic expectations.
Yeah.
And in that communication, I think you should communicate and ask and share what you expect, because things that I expected when we first got married, I didn't get all of those expectations, and things he expected were totally different from what I expected.
Yeah.
And had we had just an open communication about just basically, this is what I expect, this is where I came from, and this is what I expect you to do, he would have been able to say, I can't do that,
Right.
or I can do that.
Or I like it this way.
Right, or I like it this way, or I like it like that. And we didn't have that. So
Nope.
I think the greatest thing that I would
Yep.
tell any couple outside of, keeping God first in your marriage. But I would say is to communicate. Just be honest, be open and honest, and don't take things personal. Just understand that you are two people trying to become one. That doesn't even make sense.
Right.
So that it's going to create some kind of friction. It's going to create some kind of confusion.
That's very good.
And you got to come in knowing that, after you get over the, oh, you're so cute and you're so this, you got to sit down and communicate.
Lay all the baggage out immediately. Every single baggage you have, lay it out. This is what I've been through. This is what I think. This is what I have a problem with. This is whatever it is. Put it all on the table. Because a lot of times we don't open that suitcase and lay it all out on the table before we get married. Because we think we really know this person. For the people that were shacking before, we think, all that kind of stuff. It's like when you say I do, things immediately change. Things immediately change. So I would say lay everything out on the table, good, bad, the ugly, and that will get a good solid foundation to progress. And
Tom had a real big suitcase. I only had
you had a small
bag.
Oh, he had a big suitcase.
Well, yeah, I had some baggage just like anybody else.
No, you didn't.
I promise you, I didn't ask you that question. See?
No, not like,
No.
it was a little different.
You just asked them the areas of improvement.
And I said, what keeps you with him? Like, the thing that keeps me with you is the fact that you're overly compassionate.
Oh, you did ask that question.
Submit!
Nothing really matters, just as long as I got you, nothing's impossible. We are unstoppable.